Hello viewers, welcome to the Dateline Northeast, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's Northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and here are the top stories of today's program. Nagaland gets first ever railway tunnel. Northeast region plants thousands of trees on World Environment Day. And meet the 8 beauty queens of Northeast taking part in FBB Femina Miss India. One of the aims of the centre has been to bring the Northeast region closer to the heartland by 2020. Despite difficult terrains and inclement weather conditions, the region has seen a major boost in terms of railway connectivity. After the first ever 110-kilometre long railway line was launched in Manipur, recently Nagaland dug its first ever tunnel Dimapur-Kohima new broad gauge line project. Take a look.
Development of railway connectivity in remote corners of the northeast to the Indian mainland has been a topmost priority of Modi-led government. In the last few years, the region has witnessed major changes in terms of connectivity, including 110-kilometre long Jiribam-Imphal railway line, 23-kilometre long railway line between Garji and Balonia in Tripura, and Bogibal Breach in Assam. In a major boost to connectivity, Nagaland saw its first tunnel breakthrough, which has 86.3-kilometre long broad gauge line connecting Dhansiri Zubza in Chomokedima village on June 7. The foundation stone of the ongoing Dimapur-Kohima new broad gauge line project was laid in August 2016 by the then Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu. The tunnel is located on the southern outskirts of Chomokedima village, some 30 minutes drive from the National Highway 29. According to reports, the first tunneling that started in March this year is expected to roll till Zokovi village by December 2019. Around 20 tunnels will be dug as part of the project. The longest will be 6.4 km long, which will be at Japema village.
Nearly 72 meters.
72.
Yeah, underground. We have to cover more 3 tunnels.
More 3 tunnels.
More 3 tunnels.
How many distance from Dimapur?
Tunnel number 1 is 3.4 kilometer. After that we have tunnel number 2, which is 230 meter. And after that tunnel number 3, which is going on at present. This one is 824 meter. And we have just completed 150 meter just completed. Tunnel number 3 also from one side.
The new railway line will travel at a speed of 100 km per hour and will touch Dimapur and Kohima districts of Nagaland. According to the Northeast Frontier Railway, the railway line project has been allocated 500 crore rupees in the recent railway budget 2019-2020. The tunnel is 72 meters long, 8 meters tall and 8 meters wide. The 86.3 km long railway line project has 19 major bridges, the longest of which is sited near Sirhima village with a span of 700 meters. The final rail height in Zubza will sit at an elevation of 900 meters above sea level. The project is said to be executed in 3 phases. Due to the very steep gradient and narrow space, the Indian Railway decided to terminate at Zubza village at an altitude of 700 meters.
हम लोग मार्च का 4 तारीख से काम स्टार्ट किया था इधर में. ये मार्च का 4 तारीख से स्टार्ट किया था तो अभी ओपन हो गया. आज कितना डेट है? 7 डेट है. हाँ, हम लोग को अभी इधर में 4 तारीख से करते हुए 7 तारीख को ओपन हुआ है. हम लोग को अभी कुछ दिक्कत आया नहीं है, कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, सिक्योरिटी का भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम नहीं है.
Led by the Northeast Frontier Railway and several railway construction companies, the project, which is expected to complete by 2022, will boost tourism and bring the region closer to the rest of India.
Well, viewers, every year June 5 is observed as World Environment Day. Since 1973, countries around the world have been marking the day to raise global awareness about the importance of a healthy and green environment. Along with the rest of the world, the Northeast region too planted thousands of saplings in the region under the global theme, Beat Air Pollution. Take a look. World Environment Day is celebrated across the world annually on June 5. Beat Air Pollution and Mask Challenge was this year's theme. The United Nations urged individuals around the world to vow that they will undertake steps to reduce air pollution. Along with the rest of the world, people in India's northeast region do observe the day with an aim to increase awareness about the environment. In Manipur, a campaign was launched by the State Education Department and Forest Department of Manipur to plant more than 60,000 tree saplings within an hour. School of Anand Singh Higher Secondary School also celebrated the day.
If we plant, then we must set up the plant every day. In order to set up this plant every day, then the ecological balance will be good.
A state-level World Environment Day observation under the theme of air pollution was also organized in Manipur. State Chief Minister N. Biren Singh graced the event. Lok Sabha MP Dr. R.K. Ranjan Singh, Principal Chief Conservator of Forest K. Angami, Environment Director Dr. Y. Nabachandra along with several other dignitaries also attended the function.
The rich countries may pollute more and the poor countries may blame the rich countries. However, the air pollution and environment degradation spares no one, and it spreads all across the globe.
In Mizoram, the Border Security Force establishment stationed at Serchhip, Mizoram also contributed towards protecting the environment by planting 500 saplings in its campus. Environment Day was also celebrated in Assam's Guwahati city, where various programs were held to mark the occasion. Tree saplings were planted to increase the green cover of the city.
This is a wonderful day. Actually, all over the world it has been observed since 1974. World Environmental Day that we have been observing here in the playground of Sankardev or Shishu Vidyalaya. This is located in Vishnupat near Zurud, and in the entire field we have been covered. And we have taken up this program to continue and maintain the planted trees, plants, saplings, and flowering plants for all the year round. So this is our first step.
It is worth mentioning that the scenic Zuko Valley was declared as plastic-free zone on the occasion of World Environment Day 2019. Climate change across the world is happening at a very high pace, and efforts of various organizations in the Northeast to increase awareness about the environment shows its commitment towards protecting nature. Moving on, orchids are among the world's most exotic and fascinating flowers, and the northeastern state of Meghalaya is home to at least 300 species of orchids. Recently, in a major move towards enhancing the growth of ecotourism in the state, the Institute of Bioresource and Sustainable Development opened the first ever orchidarium in Upper Shillong. Take a look.
Blessed with favorable climatic conditions and rich fertile soil, the northeastern state of Meghalaya is home to some of the most exotic species of flora. One among them is a variety of species of orchids which are found in full abundance in the state. Of 17,000 species of orchids in the world, about 1,250 occur in India, of which nearly 300 are found in Meghalaya. In a major move towards enhancing the growth of ecotourism in the state, and boost the income of small-scale flower farmers, the Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development opened a first-of-its-kind, state-of-the-art orchidarium in Upper Shillong. The orchidarium was constructed within a span of 3 months after the institute was established last year.
The soil is also very, very fertile, and you travel in the northeast, you will find on the trees trunks a large number of orchids are growing naturally. But what the people are doing is they are just uprooting these orchids and selling it in the market in very, very cheap price. What is required is to have a sustained and additional income. You need to do the value addition, and that is where the technology intervention is very much important.
The orchidarium houses over 20 varieties of orchids which are found in Meghalaya and its neighbouring states. A special natural orchid habitat has been set up in the orchidarium where large varieties of orchids are displayed to attract more visitors.
This orchidarium is very interesting because it gives a tourist spot for people to come here, and basically seeing in Meghalaya is one of the tourist spot in India. So this is another interesting point where people can come from other places seeing this, and they will know like, what kind of orchids are here.
It is worth noting that the entire northeastern region is blessed with more than 800 varieties of orchids, and the global demands for orchids are increasing year after year. The new orchidarium can be considered as a stepping stone, as it will not only generate employment opportunities but will boost farmers' income, thereby contributing to the state's economy. At the same time, the orchidarium will lead to production of orchids in large quantities with a proper supply chain, which will in turn open paths for business avenues.
This is the first one which is established here in Meghalaya, and this like you can see all these species are very rare, and this has been imported from abroad, and we have to take care. This is all very sensitive, and you can see like this all high-tech facilities we have here to maintain the quality and like moisture content and what exactly frequency of light we need for their growth and everything. All the facilities are here, so I am very fortunate to have be here.
The establishment of the new orchidarium will not only boost the state's tourism industry but will go a long way in educating people about citizen science and help preserve the fragile ecosystem of the state and the country as a whole.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently.
In a major development, 8 days after the Indian Air Force AN-32 transport plane that took off from Assam's Jorhat went missing on June 3rd, the Air Force reported that the wreckage of the plane was spotted in Lipo area in Siang district of Arunachal Pradesh. Parts of the aircraft were located 15 to 20 km north of the flight path of the AN-32 aircraft. IAF chopper teams were involved in this mission. The IAF launched a massive operation to trace the missing aircraft, but the search was badly hit by poor weather conditions. A delegation of officials from Myanmar recently visited Imphal in the bid to boost bilateral relations and cross-border culture and tourism between the two neighbouring countries. A conference on connecting India's northeast with the northwest region of Myanmar, Roadmap for All-Around Prosperity, was held, attended by Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh, Chief Minister Dr. Ong Mo Nyo of Magway region of Myanmar, State Chief Secretary Dr. J. Suresh Babu and Director Captain Alok Bansal of India Foundation. Speaking on the occasion, Singh said that India's Act East policy is a reflection to deepen ties with the ASEAN region and more importantly with Myanmar. There has been a renewed effort to ensure the early completion of the India-Myanmar-Thailand trilateral highway and to extend the same to Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam. Myanmar Ambassador to India, Mo Chua Ang, led the delegation and said that India's relation with Myanmar is in good terms and that the meeting will be conducive for the promotion of bilateral relations. A 19-member delegation of Myanmar, led by National League for Democracy leaders and Magway Region Chief Minister Dr. Ong Mo Nyo, took part in the bilateral conference. The conference featured 2 sessions. Airways connectivity, medical tourism, pilgrimage and other trades were discussed. Assam State Transport Corporation is all set to launch a total of 25 electric buses, e-buses, under the Faster Adoption and Manufacture of Hybrid and Electric Vehicles scheme in Guwahati. The buses that will be procured by the ASTC will be deployed on the Kachari-Kamakhya route, making 5 to 6 trips per day. The remaining 9 buses will ply on 2 different routes from ISBT and Paltan Bazar. The ASTC has planned 3 routes for the operation. The buses will have a sitting capacity of 32 for operations on those routes. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh recently paid a visit to Ukhrul district headquarters along with his cabinet ministers and reviewed the developmental works that are being implemented in Ukhrul and Kamjong district. The Chief Minister also chaired a cabinet meeting convened at the district headquarters on the concluding day of his visit. The cabinet took around 30 different agendas for discussion. The CM also held a discussion with the village authorities on the upcoming Shiro Lili festival. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad Sangma recently inspected the ongoing construction work of the Ganol Hydel project in the presence of the MLA and advisor to the Chief Minister Thomas Sangma, Salsala MLA, Falin A. Sangma and other officials from the department. Citing several reasons for the delay in the execution of the project, including one of the limited time and financial constraints, Citing several reasons for delay in the execution of the project, including one limited time and financial constraints, CM said that the necessary steps have been taken to iron out the issues that were being faced by the project and expressed hope that it can be completed by December next year. The CM also visited the site of Tribal Research Institute near Babadam in the outskirts of Tura town. The project is being funded by the central government at the cost of 41 crore rupees. Assam police recently arrested 5 cadres of Karbi People's Liberation Tiger anti-talk faction KPLT from different places of Karbi Anklong district, West Karbi Anklong and Dima Hasao. The operation was jointly launched by police forces of Karbi Anklong, West Karbi Anklong and Dima Hasao, and the entire operation was conducted by the officers of the Karbi Anklong police with an active support from the police of other districts. Around 254 pro-talk KPLT has come over ground and has expressed willingness to lead normal lives. The arrested KPLT cadres have been identified as Ritesh Teron, Mansing Tokpi, Bister Hanse, Maltos Rongbi and Harsing Inti.
Next, we bring you a story of a young boy whose physical disability didn't dissuade him from achieving whatever little he dreamt of. Pralay De, a resident of Kumati district of Tripura, was born with deformed hands and uses his leg to write. He has secured first division in the Class 10 board examination. Let's have a look at this journey.
The human spirit is one ability, perseverance and courage that no disability can steal away. The same spirit is seen in a young boy named Pralay De, hailing from Gomati district of Tripura. Born with deformed hands, Pralay's success has proved that nothing is impossible as he uses his leg to write. Despite the odds, he managed to secure first division with distinction in the class 10th board examination of Tripura.
আমি 346 নম্বর পেয়েছি দুটোতে লেটার এবং আমার আশা আমি কলা বিভাগে পড়ব এবং ভবিষ্যতে ইংলিশ নিয়ে পড়াশোনা করে একজন প্রফেসর হতে চাই কারণ আমি আমার টিচারদের দেখি এবং তাদের দেখে আমি খুব অনুপ্রাণিত হই তারা মানে স্টুডেন্টকে শিক্ষা দিতে পারে তাই আমিও তাই এটাই হতে চাই
Despite economic disparity and physical disabilities, Pralay was determined to not let his disability define his capabilities. Pralay has been using his limb to write the exam papers on his own and not use any writer. In fact, he has trained his leg to write as good as others do it with their hands. Although Pralay belongs from a financially weak family, his parents has always been supportive and did whatever little they could do for his education.
প্রথমত আমার কষ্ট হইতো তারপরে যাক পায়ে দিয়ে লেখা শুরু করে প্রথমে কলমে আমি ধরাই পেন্সিল টেন্সিল না দুই দেখি যে নাম মোটামুটি ভালোই পড়ে তো 6 ক্লাস হয়েছে তারপরে আমি ক্লাস 1-এ অমরনগর প্রাইমারি স্কুলে আমি ভর্তি করাই দিই এখান থেকে ক্লাস 5 পাস করার পরে মাতারবাড়ি উচ্চতর মাধ্যমিক বিদ্যালয়ে এর ক্লাস 6-এ ভর্তি করি ক্লাস 6-এ মাস্টার শিক্ষক শিক্ষিকা এবং সবাই প্রচণ্ড হেল্প করছে বা বন্ধু বান্ধবের প্রচণ্ড আদর করছে যেহেতু আমার ও স্কুল একদিনও বন্ধ করতে চাইতো না যেহেতু বন্ধু বান্ধব বা টিচার সবাই ওকে ভালোবাসতো
Recently, overwhelmed by such success, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Dev felicitated Pralay and said that he is a living example of the English proverb, where there is a will, there is a way. Moreover, the government has announced that they will bear all cost of Pralay's higher education. Success story like that of Pralay will not only inspire the youth but will go a long way in breaking all kinds of stereotypes and attitudes linked to disabilities in the society.
Well, viewers, with an increase of use of mobile phones among children, many parents are worried as the frequent use of mobiles are affecting their children. With an aim to divert the mind of children from using mobile phones, intoxicant substances, and to emphasize on mental strength and physical exercise, a 7-day-long summer aerial workshop was held in Manipur. Let's have a look.
Mobile phones have become a widespread phenomenon. With the rise of technology nowadays, many children are hooked to mobile phones, paying more attention to it than anything else. To help children divert from mobile phones and to cope with the habit of mobile gaming among children and youngsters, a 7-day-long summer aerial mime workshop was held at the campus of Khanglain Mime Theatre Repertory in Manipur's Langthabal Khunja village. The workshop was organized under the sponsorship of Ministry of Culture. The campus was held with an aim to divert school children's mind from using mobile phones, intoxicant substances and emphasis on mental strengthening, physical exercise and acting with personality development during summer vacation.
Nowadays, the school children and boys and girls, they are concentrating on the, mobiles. It is very dangerous to us. So we would like to concentrate in the constructive ways. So during this summer period, they have some free time. So if we introduce this aerial mime to the students, they will engage with the aerial mime.
The workshop was being held with an objective to spread mass awareness about the significance of mime art form. Miming involves acting out a story through body motions without the use of speech. Rigorous training was given by 5 teachers of Khanglain Mime Theatre Repertory in aerial mime, acting, sword fighting, gymnastic aesthetics, penna music playing, singing and body expression.
थाबगी मतंग जिदा कोई अंगांग जिंजे कंगांग न दना फोन खरम न फोन छाननी अदे फोन जिदा कोई ममित छोपनी खंदे दम येंगदना लेदे छोपदी हाइदना कोई ओजा अमखना ताकपिरक पदगी अस अदुदी ओजा याम फै मसिदी यावहनिंगे हाइदना सुमाइना अंगांग जिंजे अरेमबदा मांगदबा अदि मसाम उजु फावबा मसि थिएटर जे कैनो हाइबजे अंगांग जे कैमता खंगजद्रिबा अंगांग जे ममी खितंग ताहोरगा मखोइगी तुंगदा मसाना सिदी कैनो पामजैना हाइबगी इथिलम खक ओरिजिन अमा ओइना हाइतारे.
More than 50 people participated in the workshop. Certificates were also awarded to the participants by the chief guest. Though mime art form is very new to the state, its adventurousness plays a crucial role to divert children's mind from a sedentary lifestyle and helps in forming a healthy society.
Well, Northeast India is not only known for its natural beauty, but the region is also known for elegant people. As the 30 state winners Queens gets ready for the upcoming finale of Femina Miss India, Roving Report brings you the Northeast Queens as they get ready to fight for the ultimate crown. The finale will take place in Mumbai on June 15, where the victors from the region will represent their respective states. Take a look.
Hi, we are FBB Colors Femina Miss India 2019 state winners.
The much-awaited 56th edition of Femina Miss India 2019 is all set to be held at Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel Indoor Stadium, Mumbai on June 15, 2019. As the 30-state winners beauty queens of India gets ready for the crowning moment, Roving Report brings you a report on the Northeast state participants. Meet Dodishmita Barua, Femina Miss India, Assam.
I'm quite excited for this wonderful journey ahead. Miss India has always been my dream since my childhood. I have always wanted to come here, represent my state with pride, and finally I have got this wonderful opportunity and it still feels like a dream.
Meet Urmila Sagol Sem, FBB Femina Miss India, Manipur. She was crowned first runners-up at the Miss Manipur 2016 in Manipur. Next we bring you Jayanti Riyang, FBB Femina Miss India, Tripura.
Color, Femina Miss India, Tripura.
Now we have for you who is a beauty of Femina Miss India, Arunachal Pradesh.
I'm Roshni Dada, FBB Colors Femina Miss India, Arunachal Pradesh 2019.
Next we bring you the beauty of the land of the festival, Marina Kiho, Femina Miss India, Nagaland.
I'm so very excited. I really can't express this feeling that I have right now. Miss India, the dream.
And we are 30 of us all together, so I'm getting to learn a lot from each one of them, be it their culture, tradition. Every day is a new day and it's a blessing indeed.
Meet the Scotland of the East beauty, Sangeeta Das, Femina Miss India, Shillong. Meet Lalnanthori Rawlang, FBB Femina Miss India, Mizoram. And finally, we have Sangdoma Tamang, Femina Miss India, Sikkim.
I have got an opportunity to represent my state, the thought, the dream of my state. So I'm very, very happy for this. And not only Sikkim, not only a state, I have got a beautiful opportunity to represent a whole Northeast, and that is most beautiful thing for me.
The Femina Miss India 2019 will be hosted by Karan Johar and Vicky Kaushal. The winner of Femina Miss India will represent India as Miss World 2019 in Thailand.
Well, viewers, with that we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at nindia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.